I have the pleasure today of taking you through an overview, albeit at a high level, of Cybersource as an organization and drilling down a little bit into the capabilities of our global payment management platform. So at Cybersource, we understand that brands are judged, by their customer experience, and a key part of this is how your customers can ultimately pay you for the services and solutions you provide. And we've done research and realized that forward-thinking brands are making payments a positive experience for their clients in order to drive that brand recognition, and as we mentioned, that experience that it excites their customers. And because payments are all about people, we believe that the best payment solution should be too. And as a result, Cybersource has spent 25 years, putting people at the heart of everything we do, and looking to build flexible, creative commerce solutions that make everyday life easier, not just for our customers, but for the customers who use our customer solutions and services and look to pay accordingly for those. But likewise, also for our customers who ultimately run these platforms and these solutions as well. To that end, we believe that payments should enhance your customer experience, not necessarily take away from it. And that's why our payment management platform is all about making payments a positive experience for people who buy ultimately from you, our customers, and our partners. We've also seen a great deal of changes in the market over the last couple of years. 2020 has turned out, the move to online into an absolute sprint for most organizations. And we don't see that there'll be any turning back from that, with 2021 seeing an accelerated path towards digital first experiences across pretty much all audiences. The reason for this, and certainly research we've conducted, there are a couple of key reasons that are contributing to this. Obviously, the rise of contactless payments. A Moscow study of around 17,000 consumers in 19 different countries worldwide showed that due to COVID-related circumstances, there's been a massive shift in contactless commerce. This is based primarily on the perception of safety, cleanliness, checkout speed, and more so the control over the physical proximity that shoppers are having to have when purchasing services and solutions. An interesting insight from the study as well is that although the coronavirus pandemic may have led to this dramatic shift, 74% of those surveyed who have changed their preferences to contactless plan to continue to use contactless going forward. What this has done is it's also brought about a second trend, which is this digital first or digital only commerce engagement style from consumers. And according to a 2021 remote payments report from payments.com, where they surveyed in a region of 2,000 consumers regarding their shopping habits, one of the biggest economic impacts on this is an accelerated movement toward digital first, meaning that consumers are now 24% less likely to make in-store retail purchases than they were prior to 2020 when the pandemic unfortunately hit. And this is ultimately then driving the third trend, which is the preference for mobile. A remote payments report, again from 2021, analyzed the way that consumers use mobile devices for both remote and on-site shopping. Remote shopping obviously being a major factor in driving consumers' increasing reliance on digital shopping channels, and mobile devices among the most popular devices being used to shop and pay today. And the survey found that 53.3% of all consumers use their mobile device to help them complete the most recent purchases, regardless of the channel that's been offered to them. These transitions and trends revolve around two essential facts, ultimately. First, your customers' expectations have changed dramatically as a result of COVID. And secondly, to compete and succeed, you have to meet these expectations and deliver the kinds or types of experience your customers want and expect, no matter what they look like. So at Cybersource, we believe we can help you do that. And there's a couple of ways that we go about doing that. One of those being our modular platform that we've built to work for you. And at the heart of this, of Cybersource, is this modular platform. It's a cloud-based platform that helps you reach further, thereby allowing you to do business pretty much anywhere in the world. And our global scale gives you the flexibility and reach to do that. We're obviously also looking to help you adapt faster in an ever-changing environment, which continues to change at pace, by allowing you to choose the products that suit the way you work. And because our services are modular and give you the flexibility to design a tailored experience for your customers, we're hoping that we can help you achieve that and obviously make it a dynamic engagement for you. And then finally, we're looking to help you get stronger and certainly continue to grow stronger and benefit from the decades of commerce and security insights that we enjoy at Cybersource. Certainly with our legacy and our experience spanning all the way back to 1994 and the 450,000 businesses we currently work with and help to grow, while also protecting them from things like fraud and helping them to continue to drive innovation from a payments perspective. To do this, we obviously need to keep pace with the latest payment innovations. It's not news to anyone that we're seeing a lot of change. There's a lot of creative ways that are dropping in the market now in terms of how people can pay and preferred payment methods. We've seen, additional trends such as different payment types, non-card, as well as cryptocurrencies, open banking, etc., all driving this innovation and continuing to drive this movement towards new ways to pay. And ultimately, consumers are defining how they want to pay, and we've obviously got to be at the forefront of that. And this ever-evolving and expanding landscape of ways to pay shows no sign of slowing down. Our open platform helps you make the most of them. We have the ability to try new things, respond to change, and lead the way with our technology, like quickly enabling touchless commerce acceptance and supporting multiple channels such as buy online, pick up in store, or unified experiences across mobile, online, kiosk, and face-to-face. Obviously, we'll continue to manage fraud and risk and driving improved authorization rates as a result. We also connect and collaborate so that you can too. We do this, we connect to a unique ecosystem of merchants, developers, acquirers, solution integrators, tech partners, and many of the leading fintechs out there that are driving innovation in the space so that you can offer your customers more flexible and creative ways to pay. And of course, this is all backed by the Visa security and scalability that we enjoy being a part of that organization. And ultimately, how do we do this and how are we driving forward in terms of our organization? Well, we have the benefits of having access to major pools, lakes, if not oceans of data as a result of the 138 billion annual Visa and Cybersource transactions worldwide that we get sight of. And these transactions are helping us to gain insights and then obviously use those insights to support our clients and our partners in terms of defining how and where they should move next. These insights are further derived from the 450,000 businesses we work with worldwide, as I previously mentioned. Those businesses have helped Cybersource, or certainly helped Cybersource in 2019 to process 546 billion in process or dollars in processing volume. And this ultimately helped us using those insights to prevent in excess of $12.6 billion in fraud in 2019. Along with this, we continue to grow our fraud. We continue to grow our token pool, which is currently sitting at 3.4 billion Cybersource tokens currently in use around the world, securing sensitive payment data as well as additional personal data in order to facilitate a seamless, almost single-click checkout experience for your clients and your consumers while protecting their data at the same time. And this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have a robust platform, which at its peak, we processed 5,240 transactions per second in the last year, and all ably supported by a superb customer service team who have won the Achievement in Customer Excellence Award 15 years in a row now. If we take it further, deep dive then, and look at some of the core payment solutions that we're deploying in order to make everyday life easier, we come at this from three core aspects or three core pillars. And that is one of global reach, so offering our customers global reach, allowing them to do business anywhere in the world. Continuously looking to innovate and drive modern capabilities, and again, offering the choice to customers and partners that allows them to choose products that delight their consumers, their customers, all in a modular fashion. So you can pick and choose essentially what you need to make that happen. And as mentioned, all of this derived and supported by commerce insights, allowing us to provide thought-provoking, thought leadership information to our merchants, backed up by experience, knowledge, and data in order to help them to grow their business globally. If I dive then in slightly deeper into the global reach, how are we making it easier to do business in the world? Our seamless payment system works in over 190 countries, which is quite substantial. So there really shouldn't be any limitation to your growth. If you're looking to enter new markets or new countries, the likelihood is we've got you covered. And if we don't, it's likely to be on our roadmap as one of the countries we're about to enable going forward. This allows you to spur that growth globally. It allows you to have organic growth as well as target new markets. But at the same time, we need to be mindful of the fraud aspects when you're entering new markets, and we're able to provide you, key risks and concerns to look out for, but as well as the tools to manage that. But along with that, we also need to be mindful that consumers in different countries and different regions across the world prefer to pay differently. And we have that insight and data and solutions to support you from that perspective as well. So in order to help you expand your global footprint, some of our core products include our global payment gateway. Again, as mentioned, this is a modular cloud-based platform, allowing you a fast and safer connection to markets at a worldwide level. But as important is that modular aspect allows you to pick and choose the services and solutions that are most relevant to you. It also allows you to build a product or a payments experience for your clients that suits those relevant countries, as mentioned earlier. We also have an extensive network of acquirer partners back in our global gateway, again, allowing you the option of choice in terms of acquirers to use either at a global level or specific to a market in order to drive authorization levels, or to stick with your existing acquirer and maximize the opportunity via our gateway proposition to expand your business with them as well. Our digital wallet solutions, again, stem from this need to keep pace with the dynamic and ever-changing capabilities required to service consumers. And again, digital wallets are continuing to capture a lot of our time in payments in terms of that seamless approach, such as Apple Pay or Google Pay, etc. We support those digital wallets. We're able to offer those as part of this, likewise in a modular fashion as well, to allow you to maximize those in region, or when you're growing into new regions, maximize those preferred payment methods, and again, providing a seamless checkout experience for your consumers. Local payment methods are key to consider when entering new markets, and certainly when you're expanding globally. And as a result, we have our alternative payments platform, which via a single interface allows you access to support multiple non-card based payment methods to support many global countries and regions, be that SEPA, direct debit, or Pazweli 24, depending on the market you're approaching, as well as things such as ACH, etc. There are also quite a diverse amount of alternative payment methods that we support via the single interface, ranging from push payments to pull payments and even future-looking payment types such as open banking. Our Visa Platform Connect is essentially a single solution that allows acquirers to access the Cybersource payment management services through the VisaNet solution, and really is a fast and efficient method of payment processing, allowing those acquirers to connect once to us, and then we bring that, as mentioned, that ecosystem of connection to you and your customers. And that's all well and fine, but of course we need to serve up this information to you. Unfortunately, we house that all in one place. Firstly, via our business center, allowing our merchants and partners access to an online one-stop shop, as it were, to manage your day-to-day business in terms of the payment side. You're able to access payment processing right down to transaction search history, as well as serve up analytic dashboards to allow your finance teams to understand how the business is performing, what settlements are due from your acquiring or processing partner, and ultimately pull that into accounting systems and or billing systems if you need to. We currently support over 1 million users on our business center solution or platform in over 190 countries, and we currently support 8 different languages. And then from a technical standpoint, to support your development teams when they're looking to integrate to new Cybersource features or enable new Cybersource features to drive that consumer experience, we have our developer center as well, where all of the Cybersource services, solutions, or capabilities are available as APIs. And these are offered up free of charge to developers to access the tools and the code, as well as support required to help them integrate them into your systems and to deliver solutions that make the most sense both for your business and your consumers. And then we don't stop there, right? Looking to continue to add value in real time. Cybersource offers a global tax solution, allowing you to conduct business worldwide and taking away the complexity of managing online tax calculations across multiple countries and localities, and obviously ultimately keeping you compliant as well. And we have our Cybersource payouts solution, which again provides you the convenience of a fast and secure way to disperse funds to your customers instead of the old days of issuing checks or initiating an ACH bank type transfer. These funds are pushed via to Visa and MasterCard via us, and we can push those funds to credit accounts, debit accounts, and obviously reloadable prepaid card accounts as well. If we move on then to modern capabilities, it's important obviously to allow you the choice, and the flexibility to choose products that are ultimately going to delight your customers, but also to suit the way you work. And that might mean that today you're taking one of our modular services with a view to rolling out additional services at a later stage. We're aware that one size doesn't fit all, one size or one solution for that matter doesn't fit all. And again, our platform is cloud-based and modular to allow you to do exactly that. So you can build your rollout phases, your development phases, and ultimately your end user customer, the ideal end user customer experience in a time frame that suits you, ably supported by our technical support teams and obviously our APIs as well. And then we look to help you differentiate, and obviously, this continuous theme of providing a seamless commerce experience for consumers. One of the ways to do that is using our robust token management service, which essentially allows you a full 360-degree view of your consumers, irrespective of which channel they're engaging with you or across multiple channels. And it's this solution that's helped us, deliver, during the pandemic, deliver solutions that quickly helped with buying online and picking up in store, in fact, picking up on curbside, and helped organizations who very quickly needed to change and become far more digital and limit human contact to continue to expand their revenue options. It also then provides deeper insights and helps drive loyalty because it allows you an understanding of how your customers or consumers are shopping with you and which channels they prefer to engage with you on. And ultimately, it's provided or powered rather by a Visa-grade system with all of the core Visa security built in. This is a dynamic solution again, takes away a lot of the PCI compliance and regulatory compliance from you, because we are tokenizing and storing those details in a secure environment and just passing you a token back to initiate a payment. It then goes one step further and obviously enables that seamless commerce or seamless checkout experience, because it allows for one-click type checkout experience for your consumers. There's nothing worse than trying to re-engage with a merchant or a retailer or a service that you enjoy as a consumer, and having to reinsert your card details because they've expired and you haven't had a chance to update them. Our account updater solution helps businesses to cut the risk of that payment interruption, obviously helping to maintain revenue flows and maintain an engagement with your consumers by automatically keeping that account information up to date. What the service does essentially is it goes via the schemes into the issuers and does a search for any card details that have been updated or changed. And we update that within our token management service so that you don't have access to those card details. It doesn't increase your PCI compliance requirements, but allows your customers to continue to engage with you and to shop with you without too much disruption. And then we look to support you with creating new digital experiences. So again, within this ever-changing landscape, we look to provide secure digital acceptance solutions that will help you manage your digital journey and certainly continue to keep your clients engaged and happy. It allows you to stay ahead of payment trends, which have the potential to compromise your safety. So we look to mitigate that by delivering these solutions up front and working with you to deliver seamless, secure online payments, while ultimately continuing to provide a frictionless payment experience for your consumers. And our recurring billing solution helps keep those customers on board, helping you drive that annuity income from services that consumers are willing to subscribe to and pay a fee for on a monthly basis in order to get that product and or service. Our solution helps you maintain that and obviously stay within the compliance requirements in order to do so. Because we process billions of secure transactions every year, as mentioned, this gives us a great deal of data to support our insights and obviously bring those insights to you, our customers and partners, in order to help you optimize fraud prevention, but not just optimize fraud in so much as keeping fraud at bay, but also increase good traffic and not turn away good customers because of potential friendly fraud or incorrect fraud settings. Our teams are on hand to support you there and make sure that we're driving the revenue as well as improving the customer authorization rates and making sure that we don't turn good customers away at the door. We've likewise pioneered the use of machine learning to develop smart payment services. And again, our systems are built on proven Visa-grade systems, so the data is always secure, and our on-hand experts and our customer service team are on hand to support you through this process as well. So optimizing fraud, really it should be a core strategy. And again, it's not only to keep fraudsters at bay, but to manage that consumer engagement, ensuring that you're letting good customers through and increasing your authorizations and ultimately the revenue that you generate off of those good authorizations as well. Our flagship product is our Decision Manager solution. It allows businesses to make risk adjustments to stop fraud before it starts. It provides you a great deal of autonomy, allows you to take more good orders quickly so that you can get those through the system without delaying the purchasing cycle, and continues to deliver these great insights that I've mentioned on multiple occasions for your business, and ultimately adding value to every transaction that you have processing through your commerce or retail website. Our Fraud Management Essentials solution is likewise a robust fraud solution. However, it has been tailored specifically for small to mid-market sellers. But that doesn't detract from the many capabilities it has. And likewise, the fact that it, like our Decision Manager solution, benefits from the scale, security, and analytics of both Visa and Cybersource, and ultimately is a solution that'll help organizations grow, be they from micro to enterprise or mid-corp upwards and so on. Now, these services are great, but as mentioned, often our clients will need more, and therefore we have a managed risk services team who are in place to support you and your organization, and quite often to take over your fraud screening on your behalf if required. There's a team of risk analysts who can help you navigate new challenges, as your business expands into new territories or new verticals, again, supported by experience across our client base, allowing us to suggest and consult with you in terms of the best fraud mechanisms to put in place in order to, again, reduce your risk and ultimately increase your revenue as a result of good transactions. And because we know you're looking to protect your brand, and not just your brand, but protect your consumers as well, our account takeover protection product protects your customers' accounts from fraudulent use of online accounts. That includes card testing and loyalty programs in particular. There's been an uptake or certainly a rise in fraudsters taking over customers' loyalty accounts and using them for their own ways. Our account takeover protection solution protects both you and your consumers from this happening, and ultimately protects your brand as a result. And then as we continue to look to power your growth, we obviously deliver core solutions from the industry, such as 3D Secure via our pay authentication solution, while giving you smart control over the customer experience. You control the business rules, you control and determine when extra authentication is required, and therefore when scheme or regulatory solutions such as 3D Secure need to be implemented. Of course, this is likewise limited or rather impacted by certain countries or regions where clients don't have that choice or consumers don't have that choice, and 3D Secure has to be used. We can again advise you on those territories and countries if you're entering into them, and advise of the best or most the least friction way to stand up 3D Secure via our pay authentication proposition. And then finally, but by no means least, our delivery address verification service will verify the address that's been inputted when somebody's ordering something via your commerce site, and ensure that the shipping details are accurate, and thereby fixing any errors in real time, and again helping you to detect where there might be a fraudulent transaction, or the address doesn't match card details that are being, or the payment details that are being used, but at the same rate help you streamline those good transactions and get stock out of the door. So that concludes the high-level overview of Cybersource and some of our core capabilities. Should you have any additional queries, or certainly if you would like to have any more information, please reach out to your Accesso account manager or contact, who will gladly share this information with you, or certainly reach out to Cybersource where we can facilitate the transfer of that information. Thank you very much.